A couple weeks ago, someone in my past lives wrote a letter to me. She was, I think, heartbroken, I guess. So, oh, it was, okay, yes, yes, it was something that I did. But she wrote a letter, and I kind of made it into a poem. So, it was like, yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. So the reason that I turned it into like a poem is because yesterday was my birthday. So it was like my present to her. All right. So the title for the poem is called "For Hillary." All right. All right. Okay. A person of such unyielding asperity, so lacking in those soft, endearing traits that warm her heart and shared the affections as to render them impervious to the gentle passion of love, unlovable. That is you, Hillary. I met you in deafening silence, with your eyes bestowing a cold gaze into space. It was as if you were envisioning the death of a star somewhere in the far outer corners of the universe. And with a slight adjustment back to Earth, yes, they set themselves upon mine, and I swear to all my past lives, I had never felt so seen. Like a fly caught in a spider's web, you gently pulled me into your messy projection of dark romance. And as your claws clutched, and as your claws clutched my naked body, I clung with remarkable responsibility, sinking your sweet teeth into my sword, Hillary. But I scoffed and I sneered, telling myself that I am the exception. Because I loved you like the ocean, loved you in submotion, did everything to keep you near my body. And you, Hillary, you reciprocated as with divine intent. In a room full of people, you only saw me. The way you looked at me like I was made of magic. You took me as if I were your masterpiece, your Mona Lisa come to life. Your careless hands touched my imperfect body as if they held a divine angel. I swear the things you did to me and my body were miracles. God forgive me, but I took you as my romanticized version of Jesus. You never told me I was beautiful. You made me feel beautiful. Loving you, loving you was madness, and I had completely lost my mind. You didn't even know what you did to me. Just the thought of your name would soften any storm inside me. Your voice was like a language my soul had always understood. It was your presence alone that made me feel like I was worth loving, even though I didn't believe it myself. I loved your dark passion, but your passion was a drug I prayed for until it became my devil, an addiction. And as much as I was into the idea of being yours, you were fixated on the darkness of your own heart. God in heaven knows I tried, begged even, just for you to open a tiny space of your frigid heart to me. But your eyes, haunted by the ghost of lovers, enclosed itself, and slowly your touch became a distant echo of forgotten tenderness. Your lips, Hillary, your lips were the best maneuver to shut me out. Your, your, your arrows of diversion. When I wanted them to laugh, they kissed me. When I wanted them to scream or shout, they still kissed me. When I didn't even want them near me, they kissed me. When I wanted them to have a genuine conversation, a thing that happens when lovers profess or quarrel, they still kissed me. But those kisses soon turned into poison. And the more persistent I became, they turned into bittersweet calls for a buyout in what we had. It was unclear to my love-struck heart, but even a blind person could see that you were on your way out. That's because in your mind, we were never really lovers. I had devoted my energies to make you stay, but you never saw it. You were complex, like a math equation, and I was bestirring myself to hold you, while simultaneously trying to solve you. And yet, you still closed your eyes on me. That's because you never asked me to solve it. You were really just one of those unsolvables. I was a fool to ever garnish the thought that you could ever desire affection. Just recently, I laughed together with my tears as I remembered your little whisper saying, "You will never walk alone." How could I not see through this facade? You don't even support Liverpool, for Christ's sake. But even, but even after you walked out on me, you never really left. You'd be the shadows in the streets, the prickles at the back of my neck, your voice in my head still picks me up when all my colors are black. It kinda hurts to say this, but you're still the reason I'm still alive. Hillary, Latin for hilarious. I guess it's a fitting name. I guess it's a fitting name for the guy who took me for a joke. Hillary, Hillary, you are unlovable. But the irony here is, I still hope you can allow yourself to be loved by me. So,
That, that was Hillary. Another round of applause, please. I'm sure you can see why you wanted to see me here so you could register when you got the mic. Our next performance is coming from a lady by the name of Priv. Put your hands together.
Hello. Guys, the number of things that happened for me to be here right now, you wouldn't believe the day I've had. But the piece I'm about to perform for you is the first piece I've performed in maybe a year. Um, it's called Let Me Be Soft. Let me be soft, please. Let me bask in the feel of a breeze on a Tuesday morning. Eyes closed, letting the thoughts float away from me. Let me move freely, climbing mountains and walking into caves as a pastime, watching the birds and wandering in strange trees. These are the things I want to fill my time with. I don't want to talk about purpose or the other 1,000 things I don't believe in. Yes, there is life, and there are taxes, and the never ending questions that constantly echo. What will we do now that we are almost 30 and life hasn't gone the way we expected it to? Who have we become in the eyes of the world? What label will they put on us now? I don't want to spend my time thinking about these things, as though another person's opinion is meaningless. I cut my hair more times than I can count, and it's grown back every single time. And each time I wonder if that is what makes me beautiful. The dead skin cells on my head, or the ones at the ends of my fingers and toes, the pink colored dust on my eyelids, the red pigment on my lips meant to entice someone into a kiss. Is this what beauty is? A scale to estimate just how many people want to touch me, how many people want to be me. I would rather sit with my sisters in the sun and laugh about stupid things, talk about the ticking of the clock and the places we want to go to. Let me be loved. Let me feel the people close to me like extra limbs, extensions of myself, the pillars that hold me up, the force that pushes me and keeps me moving. Let me be romanced each morning with hot cups of tea and unexpected plates of eggs while I am still asleep. Let me be bombarded with road trips and vulnerability, sitting on my bed, sharing the songs I can't yet share with the world, the little secrets of me that are not on offer for everyone's eyes. Let me speak softly and write silly little stories in my journal. Fill my life with thousands of poems that explain in full detail how I want to be loved. This is my yellow brick road, my breadcrumbs in the middle of the forest to guide me back home. We follow scraps of paper and rivers of ink, listen to the singing of the birds to let us know we are going the right way. I need you to read me and learn me. Just because I am resilient does not mean I can't be shaken or cut. I still want to be held. Please, let me be soft. Let me cry at my best friend's wedding for all the wrong reasons. Watching people move forward with their lives with an ease that says nothing has changed. Let me ponder upon the beauty of a white picket fence, golden rings, and the hollow feeling in my chest. A painful kind of joy because someone I love has something I would never want for myself and feels fulfilled by it. Let me sit with the desire for a love that doesn't exist yet, one that will rearrange the particles of my soul. the kind that adventures with me and sits within me as though my heart has always been synonymous with home. Let me metamorphosize. I intend to take the shears and seam rippers and fashion the shiny dresses into something that suits me more. Let me weep for my girlhood. The dreams I once held so tightly but had to watch fall to the bottom of a stream, too heavy to be swept away. The versions of myself that I locked away in closets and pushed underneath beds so no one could see. The glee and curiosity that slowly faded, that has to be coaxed out of me every time before I enter a room. Let me be soft. Even through the growing pains and the violent sobs, let me be long hugs and hands clasped together. Let me be the soft gasp when I see a new sight. Let me be the giddiness when excitement hits my bloodstream, skipping to say hello to a friend. Let me be the tears when a poem gets too sad, the soft snap of fingers in a too quiet room. Let me be the slight tremble of hands, the nerves, the vulnerability, the opening up and watching all my contents on the floor of a stage. Shameless, in front of strangers no less. Let me be the quiet after a long phone call, when all of the feelings have been let out and they are saturating the air. Let me be a dark room, white ceiling looking black before the sight adjusts. Let me be deep breaths, the sighs, the in and out. Let me be the eyes softly closing, the turning over to the side. Let me be the longing, the desire, the noise, and the sound. Please, let me be soft.
Let me be the bearer of bad news. We've come to the end of our open mic segment for this month, unfortunately. So we have to move